This is a field test conducted in a rural area outside the city of Santiago, Chile, where we used a FLIR-based configuration, which is used to support drivers in covert operations, total darkness, fog, smoke, sandstorms, or any condition that may diminish the driver's capacity in any given operation. We have three different settings or views, white hot, black hot, or green hot. If any person shows up in front of the camera, their body heat signature will be shown either black or white, depending on the environment conditions and the settings. For example, if it's a warm or cold climate, if the terrain is wet, or even if the foliage is wet. We're entering now a dirt road. We chose this in order to see how the shapes or the different holes on the road come up on the screen. We're at the footstep mountain in total darkness in an isolated area. There's some lights in the horizon, probably from some farms. The road, as I said, is very uneven, which is good to test the stabilizer for the camera. It's not affected. It's just us trying to hold on to the recording device that we're shaking, but the screen itself, it's very stable. And as you can see on the right, there is a pitch black. It's pitch black on the right, and this is how we'll be driving. We've been playing around with the zoom. It has four settings, X1, X2, X4, and X8. It's better to drive at X1. Now, what we're seeing is different shades. This is a road that is wet. So I turn the light on. There's a canal on the right. So the idea is to help the driver figure out what the terrain is. For example, you have the light poles on the left, which are exposed to the sunlight during the day. They collect energy, so you can see them in black, hot. And there's a lot of water, which, again, as I said, it's another tool that the driver can use in order to move around in total darkness as we are doing right now. You just turn on the back camera. I see a car far away. We can split the screen in two so we can have total control of our surroundings. Right now, we moved into a regular road. I want to show the different ways you can drive, even with lights surrounding you. The objective of this exercise is to show what the beam lights do. I put the beam lights up with this guy. He wasn't affected, but the next one will. And when they use their beam lights, it does not affect at all the screen or the camera, so the driver can concentrate in that specific driving mode. If there is a flashbang or anything in front of the vehicle, the driver will not be blinded. You can see this guy is going to use the high beams. Nothing happens on the screen. And one thing I did not mention is that we conducted this test at 16 degrees Celsius. So the environment in which you're driving is very important. If the environment is very cold, you have to decide if you go black hot or white hot, depending on what it is you're looking for, if the foliage is wet. So there are a lot of factors to consider. This specific test was, as I said, conducted at 16 degrees Celsius.